to be the February 2026 readings. Let's start with Aries. Let's get the overall energy for Aries for February 2026. All right, what is the overall energy for Aries? Fish number 34. So this is like about abundance here, or finding some kind of treasure or something here. Let's get one more card for overall energy from a different oracle deck. I feel like this is about your finances changing here, your luck changing. There's treasure at the bottom of the ocean. I'll show you guys here in a minute. You also got number 52, Sea Witch. All right. Let's see what that means here. Innocence, joy of play, wonder. This small mermaid is called the Witch of the Sea. Instead of a fish tail, she has a jellyfish on the lower part of her body. Her hair sways behind her like flowing tentacles. She holds a windmill in her hand that propels her forward. A wide-eyed fish is her loyal companion on her ocean journeys. She is young and uses the magic of childlike thinking to dance in the waves, marveling at the wonder of life. That's what this might mean too as well. Also, there's like treasures at the bottom here, like I said. There's diamonds and like a bunch of gold there. So I feel like things will get... they'll be great financially, I feel like, for a lot of you Aries out there. All right, let's get this reading out, you guys. What do we have for Aries for February 2026? What do we have for Aries? All right, one more shuffle, and then I'm going to cut these. Ooh, one of them flipped out, two of them. All right, we're going to cut these now. I'm going to take these for the center. You got the Queen of Pentacles. And then this other card, I'm going to cross it. That's the Eight of Wands. All right, and this card came out. Also, I slid it off. Five of Wands below. All right, I'm just going to get this out, you guys. It's telling me to get these cards out, I think. Justice in the recent past. Up above, we have the Knight of Wands. In the upcoming future, we have the Seven of Cups. In your energy, we have the Tower, and this can be associated with you, Aries. Normally it's associated with Scorpio, but that's in your energy right now. I feel like you're bringing the Tower here. You're moving on from something here. You're fighting for something. We have the Wheel of Fortune here in your surrounding energy. Your hopes and fears. We have the Ace of Cups. And the potential outcome is the Ten of Cups. This could be about love for some of you guys out there. It doesn't have to be, though. This could be about finances. This could also be about maybe even inheritances. Also, tax season is coming up, you guys. That could be what this is about. We have the Wheel of Fortune here and that fish card, you guys. That's about... fortune, and like I said, finding that or something here with this Wheel of Fortune energy around you. You also have the Knight of Wands here in your focus, so you're ready to move forward, you guys. You guys are kind of impatient, but you're kind of like stuck here in this Queen of Pentacles crossed by this Eight of Wands energy. You're kind of waiting for, I feel like you're waiting for word or something on something. Or for something to come in. Maybe there might be some kind of offer coming in for some of you guys out there if this is about career. Whatever it is, we have the Five of Wands below, and you're definitely fighting for this, whatever this is for you guys. With the Justice in the recent past here, things were not fair and balanced, and I feel like something turned out just for you here. This could have been at work or something like that, or possibly even in a love situation, or this could be even in a family situation as well. If you're dealing with like inheritances and stuff like that. I feel that energy here with the Wheel of Fortune and that fish card for some of you guys out there. But either way, you're bringing this Tower here. You're breaking something down here, and I feel like you're starting anew, but you're also like, or you're changing direction here with this Wheel of Fortune in your surrounding energy. Also, your fortune is changing here. We have the Ace of Cups in your hopes and fears. So for some of you guys, I feel like you're hoping for love, or you're hoping for healing for some of you out there. There could have been some kind of situation, or maybe even a legal situation for some of you, that you had to stand up and fight for what you believed in here. But you kind of have to like wait, I feel. In the upcoming future, we have the Seven of Cups. So I feel like options are going to be opening up for you guys here. This could be about finances for a lot of you guys out there. I feel like you're ready to take anything on right now and take any kind of chance here. The universe is telling you to explore here, to find these treasures, you know. Yeah, explore everything. And that's what this Seven of Cups is about in the future as well, you guys. You have the Ten of Cups as a potential outcome. So there's going to be a lot of happiness here, emotional completion, and maybe even like with this could have to do with family here for some of you guys out there. But you're definitely going to be happy here, I feel. You guys might not see that coming. But anyway, that's your February reading, Aries. Let's get your advice from a Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. Let's get your advice. What do we have for advice for Aries? Whatever it is, your fortune's changing for the better, and you're going to be very happy this month, you guys. Number 16, you're in great company. Pull back to propel forward. All right, let me show you guys that image here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Breathing in, I see all my ancestors in me. My mineral ancestors, plant ancestors, mammal ancestors, and human ancestors. My ancestors are always present, alive in every cell of my body, and I play a part in their immortality. Thich Nhat Hanh. I hope I'm saying that name right. But anyway. Those who have made the biggest impact on the planet, in addition to feeling extremely passionate, felt resistance too. Yeah, you guys are very passionate about something here. This isn't your focus. I forgot to mention that. You guys, the Knight of Wands, you're going after something you're passionate about and something you really want here. Anyways, those who have made the biggest impact on the planet, in addition to feeling extremely passionate, felt resistance too. Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, Harriet Tubman, Joan of Arc, Sacagawea, and Marie Curie are but a few. Every hero and shero in history has had moments of self-doubt, even paralyzing fear, before doing the courageous act that became their legacy. They felt the fear but did what they were called to do anyway. For this reason, you need not be deterred when you bump against uncertainty. In fact, doubt helps to chisel the ego out of the way, which is key to accomplishing a mission of merit and becoming a channel of grace a higher purpose can move through. Know that you are in great company, and when you are ready, you'll get up and go like the great ones who came before you. Upon those shoulders you now stand. Dream symbol party. Dreams of a party are a celebration, integration, and or an affirmation that you are on track. This dream may also be giving you the message that there is strength in numbers and you are never alone. Consider the way you feel at your dream party. If you are uncomfortable, it reflects dissonance and that self-love is needed to entwine the many aspects of yourself. If you feel that you fit in and it is a jovial experience, then you are in harmony with yourself. Mantra, like the heroes before me, I feel the doubt and follow through anyway. All right, you guys, that was awesome. Let's move on to Taurus now. Let's see what we have for Taurus for February. What do we have for Taurus? Let's get the overall energy first for my Lunar Nomad Oracle. What do we have for Taurus? All right, let's get the overall energy. Garden number 20. All right, let's get one more card out of my Oracle of Mystical Moments. This could be about get-togethers here. A lot of them usually happen outdoors and stuff. There's a gazebo as well here in the image. So there might be kind of like a get-together or something for you guys, Taurus. Or you're kind of appreciating the little things in life, I feel like, for a lot of you guys out there. Let's see what else we have for the overall energy for Taurus. Number 49, keys on trees. I'll show you guys that image in a second. Let me show you that. You see the keys? This elephant is like caged at the top of this tower. And I feel like he needs one of those keys. All right, you guys. Number 49, keys on trees. Believe in yourself, solutions, creativity. On the top of a winding, shiny metal tower, there is an elephant captured in a cage. A vast jungle of giant trees and plants surrounds him. But the elephant is not distressed. There are keys hanging from the trees. If he picks one, he can open the cage and release himself into the wild. No situation is too complicated to be solved. Look in unexpected places for answers. You have the creativity to find a way out. All right, Taurus, let's get your reading out, you guys. What do we have for Taurus for February? Let's see what we have for Taurus. All right, let's get this reading out. King of Cups, crossed by the Two of Cups. Down below we have the Sun card. In the recent past, we have the Six of Pentacles. Up above, we have the Ace of Pentacles. In the upcoming future, we have the Princess of Cups. In your energy, we have the Ace of Swords. In the surrounding energy, we have the Lovers. In your hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The potential outcome is the Six of Cups. Right, for some of you guys, I feel like this might be about needing to heal something from the past, I feel like, and speak your truth. Take it wherever it resonates. This could be work, family, love. I feel like a lot of you, this could be about work here. A new opportunity opening up here. I feel like with the Six of Pentacles in the recent past, I feel like you didn't feel like things were fair and balanced for whatever the situation is here, you guys. So in the current energy, you have the King of Cups crossed by the Two of Cups. You're kind of, I feel like you guys are kind of holding back your emotions here because you also have the Ace of Swords in your energy here. You're being more analytical about some kind of situation here. And I feel like for some of you, you're cutting it out and you're moving towards some kind of better offer or back towards something from the past or something that made you happy in the past maybe, or you're healing from something in the past for some of you guys out there. But with this Ace of Pentacles on your mind here, on your conscious mind, you are moving towards some kind of new beginning here. This could be a job. This could be maybe, for some of you, this could even be about a home or a love situation for some of you guys. If it was like a love situation, I feel like this was serious and you lived together or something here. But there's some kind of change here. Something wasn't fair with the Six of Pentacles in the past. You're kind of closed off. You're being more analytical about your decisions with the Ace of Swords here. You have the Sun down below. So there's definitely, there is love here too as well. But I feel like you're cutting something out. This, for some of you guys, this could be about work. Like I said, with the Sun below, I feel like you're being made aware of something here. You're seeing the truth of something here. And, or the truth could be hidden for some of you guys, but you guys will see that. That will be illuminated to you with the Sun below here. Also, there was something that makes you happy, and I feel like you're moving towards that, you guys. You have the Lovers in the surrounding energy here. So you're making a choice here. Some of you might feel stuck in like that elephant and there's all the keys around it, but it's caged up still. You might be stuck with some kind of decision here, but you will make up your mind. You will see something for what it is or something here. Also, this could go the other way around. There could be some kind of new offer and you reject it and you stick with the past. That could be for some of you guys out there. This could be about work, like I said. Or this could be about love. This could be anywhere in your lives, you guys. With the Nine of Pentacles in your hopes and fears, you're hoping to be abundant and also to like be able to manage your finances really well. I feel like you're focusing on that kind of here, but also working on self-love too, I feel, and healing, and possibly even a new love or moving back towards an old one. It could go either way for all of you guys there, or like a new position and new job or something that's more emotionally fulfilling, or you know, kind of makes you happy and brings back good memories. That's what I feel for you guys here. In the upcoming future, Taurus, you have the Princess of Cups. So you're definitely moving towards possibly something from the past or healing from something from the past here with the Six of Cups as the potential outcome. The Princess of Cups to the Six of Cups, that's like possibly even looking back at something and healing it, you know, making peace with something. I feel for some of you guys here after you see the truth here about something. You're definitely going to be looking back fondly, though, on whatever this situation is, even though you're going towards something new here. That's what I have for you guys for the reading portion, Taurus. Let's get your advice. Let's get your advice from our Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. Some of you could be moving towards a new love as well. Like I said, it could go either way. And letting the past go. Or a new job, letting the past go, or staying at your current career or position. All right, let's get your advice. You just want to do what makes you emotionally fulfilled and happy here. Number 1, the call. Honor the whisper of your soul. You could be going towards something regarding something karmic. Or like a past life thing here with the Six of Cups as a potential outcome with this number 1, the call. I'll show you guys the image here in a second. Alright, let me show you guys that picture. Number 1, the call. Honor the whisper of your soul. The day came when the wish to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. A nay message. What is your true calling in life? What special gifts have you been given? What is the unique niche that only you can inhabit? What situations bring out your bliss? What do you typically get complimented on and shrug off because it comes so naturally? These important questions can help you organize what Aristotle called entelechy, the great one-of-a-kind potential you've been encoded with. Aristotle also said entelechy is when the soul is actualized in the body. Dreams are important because they speak the language of the soul. They are a compass, always pointing you in the right direction, helping you correct your course when needed, and letting you know, sometimes loudly, when you've fallen asleep and need to wake up. Dream symbol, hearing your name. Hearing your name in a dream suggests your entelechy and or higher self is trying to get your attention. You are being called to wake up to the next step along your path. If you've been straying, this dream may be your wiser self's attempt to wrangle you in. Mantra. I wake up and everything I do moves me toward the fulfillment of my greatest dreams. Alright, Taurus, that's what I have for you guys. Let's move on to Gemini. Let's move on to Gemini. Alright, what do we have for Gemini for overall energy for February? Hello. What do we have for Gemini? Alright, let's get the overall energy. Moon number 32. So this is about creativity, your emotions, the subconscious. Let's see what else you have for overall energy from my Oracle of Mystical Moments. I feel like if you guys are having like vivid dreams or something, you should be paying attention. Maybe looking up the meanings. Alright, let's get One more card for overall energy. All right, we have 25 protective nests. This is like nurturing kind of energy. Some of you could be a mom or something with the moon and that protective nest energy. Nurture motherhood. That's what it says in the book. Nurture motherhood, protector, incubation. Belying her serene expression, this woman is hatching more than just creative thoughts. She is a mother, creator of all. If you're not a mother or if you can't have children, this could just be you being more nurturing, I guess, and being more open with your emotions, I feel. The giant bird's nest on her head holds 3 eggs and an older bird already born into the world. Under her skirt, there is a glimpse of a large egg. This card symbolizes motherhood, protection of children, and how children develop under a mother's care. Be aware of how your actions or words can affect a fledgling soul. I feel like you guys are going to be very creative too in February with this energy. All right, what do we have for Gemini for February? Alright, let's get this reading out. Right in the center, we have 2 of Wands. Crossing it, we have the Princess of Wands. Down below, we have the Wheel of Fortune. In the recent past, we have the King of Wands. Up above, we have the Princess of Cups. In the upcoming future, we have the 2 of Pentacles. In your energy, we have the 7 of Cups. In your surrounding energy, we have the Strength card. In your hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Cups. And the potential outcome is the 5 of Cups. Okay, you guys are at a crossroads right now, but I feel like you have no idea what to choose, what direction to go in, especially with the 7 of Cups energy in your energy here, you guys. And this moon, it might, what's ahead may not be obvious to you right now, or you may not see how something is going to work out here. But I feel like you guys, need to trust the universe and nurture, I feel like nurture your hearts here for some of you. There could have been some kind of loss for some of you guys here. In the recent past, we have the King of Wands. I feel like you knew what you wanted here. There could be a Leo of significance, you guys. The Strength is here, and the King of Wands. Doesn't have to be, though. It could be any sign. And this could be love, family, work. You're at a crossroads, though, here. You're kind of stuck Not making a decision, not deciding what direction to go in here. This Two of Wands here, crossed by the Page of Wands. Up above, we have the Princess of Cups. I feel like some of you are kind of leaning on your spirituality for some of you to help guide you guys here. With the Wheel of Fortune below. Something is changing, something's turning or ending, and you're being forced to kind of choose a direction here. I feel like you're going to follow your hearts too as well. You may not see that, you guys. Right now you're in this Seven of Cups energy. Like I said, you don't see how things could possibly work, and I feel like you guys are also trying to be strong here with the Strength card here in your surrounding energy. There could also be someone of a significance that, you know, can help, you know, lend strength or something if you dealt with like some kind of loss, maybe a death or something like that, or anything like that, or maybe even a breakup. You know, this could be breaking up with a friend. It doesn't have to be about love. You feel sadness for losing something here. And you're having to make a choice. And you're kind of, I feel like you guys are digging deep for strength right now. Whatever this is for you guys. You have the Queen of Cups as your hopes and fears. Yeah, you're hoping to be happy, I feel. That's what you want with the Princess of Cups above too in your focus. I feel like a lot of you guys just want like peace. And I feel like you guys should trust your intuition as well in February. You have the Two of Pentacles in the upcoming future. So you guys might be juggling a lot, you know, like working a lot, or just doing a lot here to kind of make things happen. I feel like there's a lot of steps to something that you're trying to complete. Could be like paperwork or something like that. I don't know, it could be anything. You need, like, you're just trying to rely on, you're digging deep for strength, you guys. The potential outcome is the Five of Cups. So I feel like there might be some sadness or a sense of loss, but not all is lost, you guys. There's like a castle back here. See that? It's across the river. Like, when something ends, there's always like a new beginning, you guys. Things change, the times change. This Wheel of Fortune. You know, sometimes there's nothing we can do about it, you know. That's your reading, Gemini. Let's get your advice. You guys definitely have a choice to make here. It's not easy either. I can see that. Alright, you guys, let's get advice. What do we have for advice? Number 14, where you are is where it's at. Stay still until you are divinely moved. Yeah, this Wheel of Fortune, that's divinely being moved. It's like the wheel is going to turn no matter what, you know. Anyways, alright. Let me show you guys that image real quick. All right. Stay still until you are divinely moved. Solitude gives birth to the original in us, to beauty unfamiliar and perilous, to poetry. Thomas Mann. When you feel resistance, it might mean you're not up to the task. Then again, it might mean that you are up to the task, but don't realize your own strength. Resistance sometimes serves to preserve your energy and keep you safe. Without resistance, you might maniacally say yes to everything, perhaps for fear of missing out. But right where you are is holy ground. From a quantum physics perspective, you are already everywhere, and everyone and everything is within you. When you realize this, there can be no fear of missing out because you are already where it's at. Honor the spirit of resistance and know it will be with you through every step of your hero's journey. You've done enough inner work to know the difference between a yes and a no. It's wise to pause and consider your choices and actions with respect to your available energy, schedule, and resources. Dream symbol saying no. When you say no in a dream, you are being guided to release good and better to make room for best. Your dream's reward system lets you know when you are on track and when you have strayed. Courageous choices will be affirmed with pleasurable scenarios and feelings. When you are off track, you will find yourself in an unpleasant scenario or shouting no at an adverse energy. All of this supports you in living true to your most magnificent version of you. Mantra. I move when moved. Until then, I revel in the deliciousness of the present moment. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you guys. Let's move on to Cancer. Let's see what we have for Cancer. Let's get the overall energy for Cancer for February. We have snake number 7. Let's get one more card for overall energy. That could be about survival, or it could be literally like snakes in the grass, people that don't have your best interests at heart. Let's see what else we have for overall energy for Cancer. Under my umbrella. Show you guys that. Compassion, care, friendship, protection. A man is perched on the back of a giant parrot. He is holding an umbrella which keeps the bird dry from the rain. This man is happy to help. He does not fear climbing up the big bird or a possible nip from her sharp beak. He is optimistic that his small umbrella is good enough to protect the bird from the weather. He is a true friend, aware of the power of a helping touch or smile to brighten someone's day. In turn, he is rewarded with a burst of color in his own life. Okay, so I feel like this could be about 2 different people, and if this is your situation, you guys will know what this is. There is somebody that actually does have your back or something here, and then there's somebody who doesn't. That's, the snake. It's kind of like opposite energies, you guys. I want to see what the reading says. Or maybe you're the one who's, giving too much to somebody who wouldn't do the same back. Alright, well, let's get your reading out, Cancer. I want to see what comes out in the reading. Alright, let's cut this and get this reading out. In the middle of the spread, we have the Six of Wands, crossed by the Hanged Man. Down below, we have the Moon. In the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles. Up above, we have the Hierophant. In the upcoming future, we have the Empress. In your energy, we have the Emperor. In their surrounding energy, we have the Five of Cups. In your hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And your potential outcome is the Queen of Wands. I feel like you guys could be stepping up here, possibly taking a role of being in charge. If this is about work, somebody's trying to undermine your achievements or something here. That's what I feel like with this Six of Wands crossed by the Hangman. Somebody's trying to block your recognition, I feel. But there's someone else that's standing up for you guys here, and that really has your back here. This could be regarding some kind of commitment. It doesn't have to be love, but it could be. It could be about your commitment to work, or possibly even some of you could be getting a promotion or something like that here. Or stepping up, you guys. You have the Emperor and the Hierophant here. So that's really powerful energy that you're in. That's in your energy. You guys are stepping into something, being recognized for something with the Six of Wands crossed by the Hangman. That Hangman is trying to stop it. They're trying to keep people from seeing it, but they can't do anything about that. The higher-ups or whatever, or someone else or whatever this is, the Hierophant, they've seen it. Here, you need to trust your intuition with the Moon down below, you guys. This is in your subconscious. Also, there could be hidden enemies to it as well with that snake. But they can't touch you guys here. You're in this Emperor energy. I feel like if they try to mess things up for you guys, it'll just backfire on them, and they're gonna regret it, you guys. Look at with this Five of Cups and the surrounding energy. I feel like it's the person that's the surrounding energy. That's not your energy. You're the one that's in the Emperor energy. This person, it's gonna backfire on them if they try to start problems or something here. But there's people that have your back, or that would stand up for you here when no one else would, or you know what I mean, they do it behind closed doors. They stand up for you with the Hierophant and the Moon. And then there's somebody else who behind your back doesn't do that. There's two different things going on here. In your hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys are definitely hoping for abundance, stability, and nurturing your careers or whatever you're passionate about, I feel like, whatever you believe in, with the Hierophant there. Any upcoming future, you have the Empress here. Definitely abundance, I feel like, is coming your way. Success, recognition. You also have the Queen of Wands here. You're going to be on fire. You're going to be attractive. Also, like, not just attractive, but, like, a lot of people are going to notice with that Six of Wands in the middle there. You guys are going to get a lot of attention in February. All right, that's your reading portion. Let's get the advice. And there could also be some kind of commitment coming in and announcing that or something for some of you guys. It could be a career too. It doesn't have to be love. Could be a lot of different things, you guys. Could be about family. Just take it wherever it resonates in your life, you guys. All right. Let's get the advice from my Hero's Journey Dream Oracle, and that will conclude your reading. Cancer, what do we have for advice? Trust your guys' intuition, by the way. I think I said that already. Number 40, stand up and be recognized. What did I say, you guys? That's Six of Wands. Behold, you are the inspiration you've been looking for. This doesn't have to be about work either. You could be getting recognized somewhere else, or like within your community, or something, or for, you know, for doing something good, or maybe charity work or something like that for some of you guys out there. Number 40, stand up and be recognized. I learned this, at least by my experiment, that if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. Henry David Thoreau. In the dance of life, sometimes you move toward your purpose, sometimes you move away. And when the stars align, you receive your reward. Outward recognition of an inward quest can be a jubilant affair, and yet it can be its own challenge. If you've been focusing on the essence of the quest itself for its own sake, not for the applause, ask yourself what you shall do with your ego during this time of recognition. There is nothing wrong with your ego getting a pat on the back, because it has come through this journey too as a passenger, not a driver. Recognition is code for resonance. It says that what you stand for rings a bell in people's hearts and inspires them. The best part of this privilege is in being an inspiration for others to either join your quest or to reach deep within themselves and find their own raison d'etre, or whatever. I think it's like French or something. Dreams of an award or reward speak of your feelings of self-worth. Congratulations. This milestone is celebrating the great strides that you have made. Take a deep breath, acknowledge this breakthrough, relish in your value, and allow it to nurture you into an even fuller reason for recognition next time around. Mantra: I am a powerful giver and receiver of recognition. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you guys for February. All right, I'm going to stop this live, you guys. I will be back to do the next 4 signs. I'll start at Leo and end at Scorpio for the next video, and then I'll do the last 4 signs. Sagittarius to Pisces. All right, you guys have a good night. All right, bye.